Hey everyone! ReGLOSS had a collab cafe held in Sweets Paradise starting from back in middle of February all the way until middle of March this year. I was able to make the reservation, so I made plans with a friend and went together. If you've seen my previous Sonic Korone Cafe video, this is the exact same location. So you've got like what you always got in collab cafes. There's the collab foods, collab drinks, there's also panels and decorations that you can take pictures of, as well as goods that are for sale there. So food and drink wise, we got an option for each of the ReGLOSS member. I went with both the Ririka food as well as the Ririka drink, while my friend went with both the Kanade food and drinks. The Ririka drink is a plum jelly soda drink, while the Kanade one is just the apple juice. As for the food, we got Ririka's beef stew, which also has like a special version, which is just her Genkai Meshi version. And Kanade's food option is just pretty simple, it's just an omurice with some salad. Let's see who we get. You mind?
Hmm?
See what?
Yeah, but it's okay.
Hey.
Kanade.
I like the art.
Yeah, the art's cute. Yeah. Kanade and then
Mancho, Kanade, Raden, and Ririka.
cute.
I think it's like wristband.
Okay.
Let's see.
Like this. I'm not right.
Oh, nice. Ririka.
Cool. Raden.
That's the...
This is Raden, right?
Yeah, Raden.
Yeah. Cool.
So for the goods, there are two kinds of designs. There's one for part 1 and then one for part 2. Basically, it's just like different outfits. I didn't get any goods in person this time because I assumed like they would be sold out by the time I get there. We went at the very end of the part 1 collab, so the part 2 goods aren't out yet. And because it's the end, we thought like the part 1 goods might be all sold out. Because of that, I decided to just order online, just, in case I miss out on them. It turns out this time around, the goods I wanted were all still in shop. But, I guess it's better safe than sorry, right? So I want to talk a little bit and show the Hololive Valentine exhibition as well. However, filming wasn't allowed inside, so I'll have to use pictures like a slideshow for this section. As you can see on screen, the exhibition started at the end of January and it held all the way until the middle of February. And as always, it's pretty simple, it's just like always. It's a small exhibition with like a little section where you could buy goods. There are also like decorations and panels you could take pictures of. So in this building, you could also see just right outside the exhibition at the time, they have the ReGLOSS panel here as well. I think ReGLOSS had some sort of like campaign or event way before, and then yeah, they had this panel for quite a while now. It might still be there if you go to the Shibuya HMB. So it's on the 6th floor. I think it might still be there, the ReGLOSS one. So aside from like the normal goods that they sell, they also have the special, I guess like member theme perfume thing. So you got like the 6 members. You got Azuki, Suisei, Fubuki, Koyori, Iroha, and Ririka. And I believe like it's the smell that they like, so it's not necessarily like what they smell like. When I went to the exhibition, I tried like smelling the thing because they have like a sample here, but then I didn't really like particularly want any of the flavors or any of the smell. Some of them are pretty nice, some of them I don't really like. And yeah, I think it says like there's like 3 different kinds of flavors. So top note, middle note, and last note. So it's kind of like 3 flavors or 3 smells mixed together to make like a smell. It could be like similar smell, but yeah, I didn't look too deep into this. You can also see like, oh, can I zoom in? Maybe not, but you can also see like the box design as well as the perfume bottle. Honestly, it's nothing too special, so yeah, I was okay with just like not getting it. Also, it was quite pricey at around 7,000 yen, I think. But I think that might be like the going price for perfumes. So I just scrolled through the pictures and yeah. I'll be honest, I think the design for these are just very, very simple. The bottle, I'm not sure if you could see it. Maybe the Azuki one is the clearest, but it's literally just like the name written on it. There's no like, you know, little stickers or something like that, like a fancy sticker. But it's just like, yeah, maybe some people like the simpler design, but personally I think it's a little bit pricey, and plus on top of that, like I don't really use these. So that's why I decided to skip out on these. But you also got like panels here. I really like the setup for these. They have one for each of the members. So you got like the big panel, name, this is a tapestry that they're selling, as well as like small goods here. And this is just like a little QR code that leads to their, I think, YouTube channel and maybe Twitter or something. Honestly, the art this time around for this event, it was really good. I love the outfit, I love the poses, I love, I guess, like the characters or the members. Yeah, so you got like an acrylic stand, got the little card thing, Polaroid card thing, as well as 2 designs of the camp badges. So we got Sisei here, same thing. The art is really nice. Sorry, I'm just looking at the outfit. Got Fubuki. I don't know why this hat reminds me of Fubuki. Got Koyori here. Of course, Iroha. I personally think Iroha has the best design in terms of the pose and all that. It's just really nice. I really like this pose. It's very, very Iroha. Of course, you got Ririka. It's kind of like, even though ReGLOSS has been out for over a year, I think, it still feels kind of like weird to see them in like these kind of like collab shots, because you know they still feel new to me. But you can see like their outfits are all like very similar, but you know they always got like the different. Wait, what I want to say is just like their outfit is all like same theme, but you can see like subtle differences, which just makes like the theme line up, but it doesn't get repetitive because everyone's just wearing the same thing. They also got like a little post-note corner. You could write whatever you want. Yeah, they have like the little table here you could write. So I wrote to Ririka-chan. I want to see her play Puppy Playtime Chapter 4. I'm still waiting. Yeah, it's been like 2 months since the game released. I watched her play the first 3 chapters, and she did it all in English. and I really suggest watching Ririka's stream. She did the whole thing in complete English, and it's like 14 hours in total over the 3 streams, which I thought was really cool. I watched the whole thing, like pretty much didn't skip any of it, and I think she spoke like less than 10 words of Japanese, which is honestly really impressive. But here I just got the lineup of each of the panel for each of the members. I realized like I looped around this exhibition quite a few times, even though I took a bunch of pictures. I don't know, I just really like the outfit, so I came around and took different angles, different pictures, different kinds of pictures. Yeah, I just really enjoyed it. Also got like a little goods corner. As you can see here, the only one missing here is Ririka. And yeah, when I went on that day, the Ririka one was the only one that's sold out. There are other like goods that are sold out, but Ririka is the only acrylic stand that was sold out, which is kind of sad because I wanted to get her as well. But yeah, really, this bag's not for sale. It's just to turn it this way, the cam badge. That's like the Ita bag. It's like the long shot mode. I'm not sure what it's called. Paranormal? There wasn't many people there at all, which makes it really, you know, comfy and cozy. Yeah, kind of looks like this, I guess. I guess this is a better shot. It's easier to see this way. The posters outside. I think this is like the front door. This was just in the very front before you enter. You got this huge wall. Look at the Suisei Iroha pairing. This looks really nice. And you also got the Azuhiro pairing. It's like her... What would you call that? I guess like her... It's not lover, but... her... akogareru hito. Someone she admires, and then this is like her big sister, I guess. I think Azuhiro streams are just one of the most comfy streams you could get. They're just both like super chill, laid back. And they also had like a... I think they made a video on YouTube, or it was like the real life GeoGuessr that they did. That was super fun. I think it's on Azuki's channel, so if you're interested in more Azuhiro content, I'd definitely check that out. Of course, you got the other 3. I was gonna say like, oh, they both got ears, but I guess Ririka doesn't have ears. Yeah, lastly here, we just got like a picture of the goods that I got. I'll show off the goods at the end of the video. Okay, so I wanted to include this as well. This is like a tiny exhibition that's also in Shibuya as well, around the same time. And yeah, you can see like, oh, I could zoom here. Yeah, you got the 5 Holo Myth Girls. Yeah, Kelly, Kiara, Ina, Gura, and Ame. The Ame really surprised me because she already graduated at the time, and I know she's still like an affiliate, but it's just like, it was surprisingly fast that she still got like goods and all that coming out for her, even though, you know, maybe it's my expectation, but I was like, oh, if she's an affiliate, maybe she'll perform in a live or go to events once in a while. But yeah, it's a good thing regardless. We'd love to see more Ame stuff. Close-up of them. I think this is an earphone collab or earbud collab. They were like selling earbuds there, or you could like pre-order or something. So you also got Uemama here. She's not in Hololive, but she was on the same floor as the Holomyth girls. And yeah, it's like a little Ui exhibition. Also got this girl, I don't know who she is, but she was also there. You can see like the Uemama section on the left here. Nacho Neko. I assume it's a VTuber? But I guess like you can see like the earphone thing. And I think I briefly read about it. It's something like, let me see if there's, yeah, there we go. When you're charging or something, or when you turn it on and off, they have like each of the individual voices of the girls. So if you buy the Ame version, you have the Ame voice and things like that. Of course, on top of that, I think you also got like the special design. I'm not sure what this logo is, but yeah. I guess you can see here. These are like the lines. So power on, she says something. Power off, she says something. Or I guess like this is what she says, like power off, bye bye. Connected, disconnected. That's actually pretty cool. If it's my Oshi, I might consider getting it, but unfortunately, I don't really like follow too deep in Hololive. English voice, Japanese voice. Oh, that's interesting to do it in Japanese as well. So I got some acrylic stands of this girl, as well as the Hololive girls. Let's see, their outfit's really nice. I don't know what this theme is, but I always love the little bucket hat. Of course, you got cam badges as well. I guess this is all earphones, right? Since Uemama has an earphone collab here as well. Yeah, this is just like the event space, or I guess like the goods space where they sell the goods. It might be the tail end of the event when I went, so there was like no one there, but there's also got this little like digital panel that they changed around. I think they spoke, or they spoke their lines for the earphones here, but like obviously I can't record the video because usually in these kind of collab shops you're not allowed to record this kind of special, I guess, video tapes. And it's just like a little sign in the front door. But I thought I'd just show that as well because I thought, you know, it's Hololive related. Looks pretty interesting, but there wasn't like an exhibition or anything, so I can't really show much by itself. So I thought I'd just include it in here. So these are all the related goods that I got in the video. In the video, I'm pretty sure I showed the, I guess like the novelty goods. So we got the coasters here. These are random. We got 4, and then yeah, my friend and I just took turn choosing ones that we want. Also got this little wristband, and yeah, this is just like a entry good. So when you go in the cafe, you get this for free. Yeah, it's just like a little wrist thingy. This is the Ririka color, so you got the pink one, but you got all the other ReGLOSS members as well, and yeah, they're random. Happened to pull the Ririka one, which is one of my Oshi in ReGLOSS. So onto the Valentine's goods. We got the postcard here. These are the special novelty goods. For every, I think, 1,200 yen that you spend in the shop, you get one of these for free, and they're random. And I believe there are 12 designs for these. Yeah, I got Fubuki, Koyori, and Iroha. I'll start with the cam badge. These are 550 yen each, and 12 designs, and they're random. I don't really get cam badges, but I think I got this because I wanted to get enough just to get another postcard. I was like a little bit off, and this was one of the cheapest one that I could get, so yeah, I got one, and let me just open it up. Obviously I'm hoping for Iroha or Ririka, but here we go. Oh, awesome. Not sure where I'm gonna put this, but you know, initially I thought this was like signed, but it's just printed on the cam badge. But regardless, I really love the art for the Valentine's event. Yeah, I will see if I could make use of this. And as for the acrylic stands, I got 2 here, and these are 1,980 yen each. They're a little bit more pricey, but I love the art for these. I was able to get the Iroha one in shop, however the Ririka one was actually sold out. So I actually went home and I got it from the online shop, and I guess like the Hololive shop online. And yeah, it arrived very quickly. So yeah, they're both here now. So I don't have space to display my ReGLOSS goods, so I'll just leave them in the package for now. Yeah, really, I guess like cute base as well. Yeah, awesome pose with Ririka with her little love letter. think one thing to know with ReGLOSS stuff is that new goods, especially limited quantity ones, are really like, they go out really fast. I'm not sure if it's because they have less supply or if there's just like a huge fan base, but they're usually the ones that sells out the fastest from what I've been seeing. Yeah, if you're a ReGLOSS fan, maybe just keep that in mind because it's surprisingly ultra competitive with their goods. And that's why on the day that I went, I think Lyrica was the only one that was sold out. It might also be because like they have not many goods available now because they're pretty new compared to the other members, so yeah, maybe everyone just wants their goods to display or something. Of course, we got the Iroha one here. This is probably my favorite, I guess, like art design for the Valentine's one. It's just very, I think this pose is very, very Iroha, you know, like a kohai handing you stuff. And you know, this is like a very iconic pose for kohais handing their letters to senpais or something. So yeah, I absolutely love it. Also, Sisei is also in this set as well, the Valentine set, so I think it's very fitting. I'm gonna open her up and we'll see. So I do have like a Iroha shelf, so yeah, she's gonna go in the Iroha shelf. So the very first thing I noticed is it's very good quality acrylic stand. It's not the exposed back kind, so the art itself is inside the acrylic, so you can't scratch it off. So I guess that's why like it's a little bit more expensive, but yeah, personally I love these kinds of acrylic stands where they have it inside the acrylic, so it just makes it fancier in general, I think. As for the base, you got 2 holes here, so you could get her Kazama Iroha type thing. It should go in front, I think. Yeah, fits in pretty easily, and yeah. I might be slow or something, but I just noticed this is a little envelope with a little letter inside. Yeah, I really like it. I'll put it in my display shelf. So lastly here, I got the Polaroid style card, and these are 4,200 yen for the whole set. You could buy them individually as well, but I wanted the whole set because I have like a little booklet that I collect these kind of cards with, and I thought they just look really nice, the art. Yeah. So yeah, let me just open it up. They're supposed to be like one of the gacha style ones, so yeah, they come in individual packages because I guess like some people just buy them individually and try to see if they could pull their own oshi, but this is the complete set, so I should get everyone. Yeah, let me just quickly open them up. I just do one for example, and then I'll fast forward the rest of them. Lyrica. Very classic design with the Polaroid pictures. It's just like a little photo card. It's not like, yeah, it's very thin. It's not the usual like Polaroid where it feels thicker, but yeah, it's just like a little card. So as expected, I got everyone, and yeah, let's just do a little close-up. Personally, I think like the sign one looks really cute. I've never seen some of their signatures before, so yeah, it's like a new experience for me. Look at Coyote's signature. It's like a little, I guess, coyote? Cat? Dog thing? On top of the H. It's a little coyote tail too. Azuki I've seen before. Sisei I've seen before. Fubuki I don't think I've seen before. I didn't really pay attention to that. And then Iroha. The little Kazama's ka has like a little bear ear, I guess. Yeah, that's really adorable. But yeah, personally, I love collecting these kind of cards, so it's worth it for me. But yeah, if you like it, you could look for it secondhand. It's about this little card binder for, I think like from the 100 yen shop. Yeah, I'll just be adding it into this collection. Thank you for watching. Sorry this video took a while to get out. but I hope you enjoyed it. I didn't mention it previously, but here you can see the part 2 outfit for the ReGLOSS cafe. Personally, I think the outfit fits very well with the ReGLOSS theme. I think Kanade looks like she's like just a little girl going to her piano concert in her like teen years, you know. But I have to say, like, the most impressive one has to be Ao-kun. I remember like people were going crazy in a good way when they first saw the reveal of this outfit. I mean, like, they aren't wrong if you just look at the outfit, right? But yeah, anyways, if you enjoy videos like this event vlog, I make Hololive and VTuber related videos on events, event overviews, as well as goods unboxing. I'd really appreciate your support if you can hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you again for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.